Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Stamp After Sunrise. This is Angela, and I am here today. I have actually changed my camera, and I don't know, I think this is going to be a little too close, but we'll adjust it on the next video. I had it this close for a team stamp night last night, and just didn't have time to adjust it this morning. But anyway, today I'm going to be featuring a stamp set that until last night I owned but had not used. We call those virgin stamp sets or forgotten stamp sets. Maybe that's a little bit better. So anyway, I had created this card last night. I loved it. I was so excited. So I'm going to create it again for you today a little differently, but it's using Playful Pets suite. Don't know if you can see that. Here we go. It's on page 40, 41, and of course the details on page 42 of the annual catalog. So we got dogs and cats. We have cute little sentiments. We got even a little mouse. I love it. You guys, if you know me, you know I used to collect mice. Not real ones. Coordinates with the cat punch, dog punch, and, oh, it says even the weighted goat. But it also has dies. Now, I'm not using any of those today. I'm just using the stamps and the paper, okay? Oh, and the charms. These are so cute. Look at these guys. They're little dog bones and little hearts, like a little, you know how their little tags have hearts on, or hearts usually. So that is what we're using today. This, I have used this on more than just these projects, of course. This is the ribbon combo. It's black and white baker's twine and this very fine stitched real red. It's gorgeous. It's fun to deal with. It ties beautiful bows. So anyway, let's move this out of the way. And should I show you? No, I'm not going to show you the card I made last night. I'm going to create it and then I'll show you the one I did last night. How's that? All right, let's move that out of the way. Let's hide that. All right, again, here is the stamp set, and here are the dies, which I'm not using today. I'm just using the stamp set. And if you have a friend, I should have used this back in October when my friend Jill lost her precious little Sassy, but I'm a slacker. I guess I'm not a really good friend, but I did not make her a card. I felt for her, and I didn't know if a card would make her feel better or make her feel worse. So, I did think about you, Jill. Okay, let's get. You've seen me use this fold before. Oh, I wanted to show you the paper. Hold on. I didn't pull it over here. Can I reach it? Yes. So this is the designer paper. I'm going to show it to you because it is just fun, guys. If you are a pet lover or know people that like pets, so these are your little foo-foo dogs, little hot dogs, and I used to have one of these little Maltese, or that could be a Shih Tzu. I used to have a Dachshund too, years ago. But look on the back side, pretty, even if you're not. We got the big dogs. Look at this, big dogs, big dogs. That reminds me of Scooby-Doo. All right, and then look, oh, isn't that fun? If you do anything with your animal societies, these are great to make and have them. Wait, don't forget the kitty cats. Now see? All right, this, and on the back. Look at these guys. Oh my gosh, I love that one. Oh. Okay, and look at that. And look at the patterns in this paper, you guys. And look, we got woof woof, chase, scratch, wag, play, up. Again. Oh, I just now called that that's a mouse right there. Again, great, great, great designer paper for the animal lovers in your life. This is annual catalog, so guess what? It's probably going to be going away. All right, so what do I have? I've got this. I'm going to do a little fussy cutting with that. I have 1 3/4 by 7.5. I've scored it at 3 1/4. I have this designer paper. Now I changed this a little differently from my original, so I hope this is going to work because I wanted this big dog on here. I really did. And if I cut it, normally this would be scored at 2. So if I scored it at 2, I was going to be cutting him off and just showing his tail. So I wanted the big dog. So we're going to mate this. This card is not a folded card. It's just a base. And this will be where the note comes in. And I just realized I totally forgot to cut a piece for the inside, but that's okay. It'll work. I can do that later. You'll get the gist of it. So, and I'm actually, yes, there's a score line down my cardstock just because I was using a leftover piece that had been miscut. You know, I have to repurpose those things, so not one to waste cardstock. All right, we've got black and we got real red. I'm going to score this a little, burnish this a little bit with my foam folder. Alright, and then we're going to add this on. You guys have seen me make this same layout several times now. I did it with the Celebration Designer paper. That's actually what we did last night, was a fun fold. And I'm actually going to put this right over here. Normally it would line up here, but because of my deviation of the score line, I'm putting it there. And the long side goes inside. Okay. Short side is the flap. Okay. See, this goes together really quick. Now, I do want this to be over a little bit. Yep. All right. So here you would add a piece of white. That's the piece I missed prepping for. And we've got this red. We're going to use our everyday label punch. This one. And make sure we get the whole thing. Put that aside. I'm actually going, oh, look at that. Hey, it's a temple. Greek, it's a Greek. Or Santorini. I see things, I'm sorry. We're also let's do a stamp. We're going to use a little real red, of course, to bring that out. Hope your day is a real treat. I love that. Okay. And then we're going to punch this again. Now note this is smaller length, height-wise. And I am centering it in these corner, let me grab it right here. I'm centering it between these sides here, okay? And that way, put this aside. As you will see, this will fit exactly on our previous label. Okay, really quick, really easy card, easy layout. I'm lining it up on this end, hopefully, and that made it fit. See, it's a little bit off. Okay, there we are. And this, of course, is going to pop. But before we pop, let's go ahead and add our ribbon. So I did a combination of both the red and the twine. And you know me, I tie it from the spool. And this can be a little difficult doing both together. It's going to be even more difficult being on video, but it's just going to be a plain, simple knot. But you do want to get it a little tight. This is the difficult part. Keeping it tight and getting these ends through and them not fraying totally It's loosey-goosey on me. Okay, let's do it again. Maybe, Angela, use a little more. Make your ends longer. Okay. Sure, I got it good. My fingers in there. This is the hardest part of the whole card. All right, I've held my knot. I got it. Let's tie it. Pull it, baby. Pull it tight. My red's not pulling. There we go. Ah, we got it. And, of course, we're going to snip those ends a little bit. There we go. Now we will dimensional these out of the way. This on. Okay, so there we go. And we're not done yet. We have, this was what I'm modifying from my other one. I love this little guy here. I think he is just adorable. I think this little guy's cute. I really like this big guy. I'm not really a big dog person, but I think he needs to be added. So let's do a little fussy cutting. Get around these little paws. Wow. I didn't keep it even around there, did I? It's okay. Be sure not to cut his little tongue off there. His lip, that's more of his lip, isn't it? Okay. See, I told you guys, I warned you I left a fussy cut. I may not always be perfect, but I still like to do it. And his little tail got cut off. I didn't do that. It was on the edge of the paper. But I think he's just cute to put right in here. Or do we put him... Oh, he goes right here. Look at that. He's perfect for the inside. I probably should have put my white piece there first. But that just means my white piece is shorter. I gotta make sure his tail doesn't get creased. Now, isn't that just adorable, guys? Okay, we're not done. Remember, I told you we have these beautiful, cute little charms. So we're gonna pull a dog bone, a little heart. Now, the bones you would probably only use for the doggy cards. The cat cards, they don't do bones. So, what I've got here, these are the handiest tools, okay? You can't see it even. It is flossers by Gum. They are the bomb for pulling small pieces through the holes of embellishments. Now I'm going to lose it if I leave it down where I can't see it. Alright, so what I've got is a couple of just extra scrap pieces of the baker's twine, and to try to do that, the whole thing would be frayed. But if I take the flosser, stick it through the hole, okay, let's get that even that smallest piece, put your twine in, it is going to pull it right through without fraying it more than it already is. Look at that. Is that not the greatest ever? All I'm going to do is tie a little knot in this. Tie it so it doesn't come undone. And trim the ends pretty close. I just want enough that I can fray them. You know how those little dog toys are, that they're just ropes of twine, ropes, and they get all fray. Okay, and they love to chase them. Where's my glue dots? They're in front of me. I know they are. Oh, no, I put them back up. Okay. So we'll just tack this on with a little glue dot. Right here on the edge. See? And we'll do the same with our little heart. Alright, where'd my flosser go? Told you guys, they're easy, especially on this blue paper. Okay. Swing it through. These are kind of like, I don't know, my grandmother had them, and I wonder what the heck they used. I've later in years found those needle threaders, the little metal ones with that little piece of wire on the end. I was always wondering about that. But that's what, this is the same concept of those needle threaders. Okay, let me set my flossers aside. Don't forget, we have a new March host code when you're placing your order. Pampered Pets is our featured bundle today, our featured stamp set. The designer paper and the stamps, if you get nothing else, those need to be on your list. They are in the annual catalog, and I will not know until April if they will retire or not. So, honestly, I wouldn't wait. Let's fray these a little bit. Glue dot. And where should they put this one? Let's look. Should I go over here? Should I go over here? I think it should go up here beside them. I don't know. Maybe I should put it on the inside. Yeah, it's stuck now. That's where it's staying. All right, guys, that is my card. This is, let me show you what I had to design last night. It was just using the same, similar, a different DSP. It was using the one with the foo-foo dogs. Same concept. I changed them. I may move that before I send it to someone. In fact, I may have to send this one to my son. So, he's wanting a dog. But maybe this one will work for now. Oh, I moved it. Now I'm going to have to put something else there. So, excuse me. Sorry. All right, that's my card for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've been inspired. If nothing else, except by showing you the designer paper and the same layout. Have a great day. I've got to go get ready for work real quick. And yes, I have my coffee today. I made a run to Starbucks earlier. So, have a great day. May the sun shine in your heart. And I'll see you next week. Bye.